Let's get your New Mexico LLC set up correctly and make sure you aren't overspending on any unnecessary startup fees or ongoing expenses. Here are the 6 steps to create your LLC, and sign up below if you want our free LLC formation checklist. Step 1, name your LLC. The most important thing when choosing a name for your business is that it's unique. To make sure the name isn't already being used by another business in New Mexico, go to this page on the Secretary of State's website and type in the name. As you can see, you probably won't be able to name your new restaurant Chipotle. Also, make sure to include limited liability company or an abbreviation like LLC at the end of the name. In the description, you'll find a link to New Mexico's name search tool. Speaking of names, when you've decided on the name for your LLC, I'd go and reserve a domain name for your business. I recommend getting a .com domain if available. Most domain registrars charge from $10 to over $20 per year for a .com domain. We recommend getting your domain from spaceship.com, where you can get a .com domain for under $10 for the first year and just over $10 for the annual renewals. You'll find a link to their website below. Step 2, select the registered agent. This is a person or business that will receive important legal documents and notices from the state on your behalf and forward them to you. The registered agent's address will be listed publicly, so I don't recommend being your own registered agent and using your home address as your registered agent's address. Your registered agent must keep normal business hours Monday to Friday. P.O. boxes won't work here. If you want to keep your address private, or if you don't want to have someone at a particular address Monday to Friday during business hours, we recommend hiring a registered agent. On this channel, we've reviewed multiple registered agents, and our 2 favorites are Northwest Registered Agent and Doula. More about both later on in the video. You can also visit either of their websites, links below. Step 3, submit articles of organization online to the New Mexico Secretary of State and pay a fee of $50 plus a card processing fee of $1.95 when you file online. The articles of organization will include company name, effective date. You can delay the date of your LLC's formation by up to 60 days. Duration, if there's a future date you're planning to close the business. Business purpose is optional. Registered agent name and address, an email address, principal business address, optional secondary business address and mailing address, member and manager information, and the organizer's signature and contact information, the person who's filing the articles of organization with the state. Step 4, obtain an employer identification number, EIN. This may also be referred to as a federal tax ID. Think of it as a social security number for your business. If you're the only owner of the LLC and you won't have any employees, you could use your social security number instead of an EIN, but in most cases it's better to have one. You may need one for banking and for hiring employees. The application process is pretty straightforward and only takes a couple of minutes on the IRS's website. We have a video that'll walk you through how to get one. That video is down below. Step 5, create an operating agreement. This document will state how your LLC will be managed. New Mexico law doesn't require you to have one, but I recommend creating one even if you're the only member of the LLC. Banks may also ask for a copy of your operating agreement when you go to open a business bank account. If you have a complicated situation with many business partners or investors, you may want to work with a lawyer to draft your operating agreement. But in many cases, especially if it's just you can use one of Northwest Registered Agent's free operating agreement templates from this page. Step 6, open a business bank account. This will allow you to better keep your personal assets and business assets completely separate. It'll allow you to more easily manage your finances and help you maintain the liability protection your LLC provides. You'll find 2 videos below, one on how to open a business bank account and another on the best business bank accounts. To keep your LLC open and in good standing, most states require a 7th step where you have to submit an annual report and pay an annual fee. A nice thing about New Mexico, no annual report or fee. A quick note, if you're creating the LLC from abroad, you may need to file a beneficial ownership information report with the Treasury Department's FinCEN after forming your LLC. This requirement has changed a lot over the last year, with the requirement recently being removed for US-based business owners. I'll link to FinCEN's website below where you can find the most up-to-date information. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing this is the first time you're creating a business and all these steps could sound overwhelming. The New Mexico Secretary of State's website might not be the most user-friendly, and you could have questions along the way. Instead of going it on your own as I just described, or paying a lawyer potentially thousands of dollars, I recommend working with a formation service to help you get your LLC set up correctly. There are 2 formation services we recommend, Northwest Registered Agent and Doula. The process is pretty simple with both. Before I walk you through how to form your LLC with one of them, here's when I would choose one over the other. When you're forming the LLC from out of state, abroad, or you work from home, I'd go with Doula because you need 2 things, a registered agent and a virtual mailbox. You can get both of these from Doula, plus you get an EIN and operating agreement for $297 per year, plus the state filing fee. They don't charge anything for the EIN, operating agreement, or for forming your LLC. If you only want to form the LLC and don't need a virtual mailbox, I'd go with Northwest because you can pay $39 plus the state fee to form your LLC. You get an operating agreement and their registered agent service for free for the first year, and then you only pay $125 per year for year 2 and beyond for them to continue to be your registered agent. Here's the cost of both options with and without the virtual mailbox for the first year and over 5 years. This might seem a little confusing. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Let's run through how to create your LLC with Northwest. It's pretty similar with Doula. It's just that each formation service is going to ask similar questions in a different order. You'll find links to both services in the description below. Here's what it looks like with Northwest. Quick detour, check out Northwest cookie pop-up. Give me the cookies or cookies are evil. They're a serious business, but this lighthearted touch shows you they're not afraid to have a little bit of fun. It ties to their manifesto. We're just not annoying. You can check out their values on this page of their website. Now back to starting your LLC. Click Get Started. Choose the type of business you'd like to create. We're forming an LLC, which has already been selected. Scroll down to select New Mexico as the state to form the LLC. In New Mexico, you pay $52 the state fee plus $2 for card processing. And along the side, you'll see Northwest fee of $39. Processing time is 2 days with Northwest. Click Continue. Enter the name of your LLC. If you have an attorney and you'd like them to receive a copy of lawsuits and other legal notices, select yes and enter their email. Otherwise, leave it as no. Write your business purpose, what your business will do, or just select use a generic business purpose. Select which physical address and mailing address you want to record with the state. I'll use our registered agent's address for both and click Continue. How will your LLC be managed? Will it be member managed or manager managed? Will the members or owners manage the business, or will you elect a manager to run the day-to-day operations of the business for you? If at any point you have questions, you can click on the question icon to learn more. If you continue to have questions or need assistance, you'll see their phone number listed here, or you can fill out this form on their contact page. Would you like to list or admit your LLC members? In New Mexico, you can form an anonymous LLC, keeping the ownership of the LLC private. But as you see here, Northwest tells you it can be a little more difficult to open a business bank account if you don't list your LLC members. If you want to learn about anonymous LLCs, watch this video that you'll find in the description below. I'm okay listing my information with the state. I'll enter my name as an LLC member and use the registered agent's address as the address to record with the state. If you have additional LLC members, click Add Member, enter their information, and when you're done, click Continue. Enter your contact information on this screen, name, phone number, and mailing address. Then enter your email and create a password to set up your Northwest account. Here you can get a 90-day trial for their business identity package, or individually purchase a domain, website, business email, or phone service. I won't add anything here because I'd rather get these from other providers. This is a good point to mention. We have a free training that'll walk you through everything you need to start your business, like a domain, logo, website, business email, business bank account, and more. If you'd like access to this free training, sign up using the link in the description. One of the things I really like about Northwest is you can add anything you'd like individually. You aren't forced into purchasing an expensive package that includes a lot of things you don't need or want just to get the one thing you do want. Here you can add individually a tax ID, S-Corp election with the IRS, mail services, trademark service, a few things you might want to consider. The tax ID. Northwest will get your EIN for you for $50 if you have a social security number. If you want to do it on your own, again, the video in the description will walk you through how to do just that. But if you don't want to deal with the hassle, Northwest will get it for you. S-Corp election with the IRS. If you're just starting your business, you probably don't need this today, but one of the advantages of having an LLC is that later on you can decide to have your LLC taxed as an S-Corp. This can help you save money on taxes, but normally it doesn't make sense until after your business is earning somewhere in the range of $50,000 to $100,000 a year in profit. Another thing you may want is a virtual office or mail forwarding. The virtual office is $29 per month and mail forwarding is $20. The only real difference is if you want a phone number or not. I'll go with mail forwarding and have my mail scanned and sent to me digitally. Then the last step is to enter your payment information and click on Done. And in 2 days, you'll have your new LLC. If you'd like to have Northwest or Doula's help creating your LLC and you want to support our channel, don't forget to use our affiliate links in the description when you go to form your LLC. We could earn a commission at no cost to you. Now, if you want to make sure you don't make any common LLC mistakes, you should watch this video right here. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.